Hey you guys, it's Big John here, Smango, and we're finally doing another product review. And this is over the 8BitDo wireless retro mechanical keyboard. I've had it for about 2 months now, I think. And I've been using it here as my secondary keyboard at my girlfriend's house. I decided to get a good keyboard so I have something to type on. This is a review. I've already opened it and stuff. There's just the box, nothing in it. But if you can see it over here, we're gonna get to it and give my opinions on the 8BitDo retro mechanical keyboard. Looks like something from a Commodore 64 is what that is going after. And I'll let you know how it feels, does. Seems pretty cool. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so here we have the keyboard. It can go wireless. I don't actually have it wireless right now. But that's not really why I bought it. I bought it because I thought it was awesome. Of course, you got your Bluetooth, your 2.4. You can just turn it off if you want to. The coolest thing on here is it actually can control your volume. A little volume knob. Pretty cool if you ask me. And that's on the left. You don't see that much anymore, being able to control the volume from your keyboard. I know some people used to have it, but the keys sound great. Let's open up Notepad here. And we'll just do some typing. Let's type. You should visit https://techholler.com and follow Smango over on Twitter at the Smango. Hopefully you guys can hear it pretty good. But the keys are a little concaved in, which feels great. I didn't really like this at first. At first, it felt a little off, and I don't know why. But one thing I don't like about it, and I'm gonna show you on the back, is, well, looks like I disconnected it, but is there's no I forget what they call them on the back of keyboards, but they prop up the keyboard to make it slant more, like the little slant legs are gone. They're just not there. Of course, right here is the USB wireless 2.4 gigahertz if you want to do that. That is the only thing, but it's already kind of slanted. If you see right here, it kind of slants anyway, so that's not too bad. But I wish it was a little more, because I always put mine all the way to the top. At least it's not like that. It's kind of slanted, and it's pretty comfortable. I would like it a little more, just for typing purposes. Now it does come with these little controllers. I haven't really messed with them much, so I can't really, but the clicky sound pretty good. But they come with that and the big buttons here. So kind of like an old Commodore with there's an old controller. You could just have A and B, I guess. But this is a different skin than the NES. But yeah, the Commodore 64 has it's a different skin than the NES one. Or the Famicom, but this is my first 8BitDo keyboard. I love the absolute look of it. I think everything looks gorgeous. The brown or tan just looks great. It's very retro looking. Definitely sticks out on my little setup here. I call this my home away from home setup. But yeah, I have a laptop dock over here and a monitor, and this is my gaming keyboard, of course. I wish there was a retro mouse it come with, because I'm just using this old Logitech. But not bad keyboard. Very pricey. I can't say it's worth the price. I do wish there was a numpad. I'm a numpad guy though. I wish it was a little longer. But for home away from home, it's portable. I mean, it's compact. It's nice and neat. It is a very good keyboard. I know I don't do a lot of product reviews, but I'm going to try to start doing that a little bit. But yeah, the keyboard is fantastic. I highly recommend it. I would go with it if you're looking for something. I don't know why you would want these to play games with. Just just to do it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why you would want that, but man, great keyboard. Overall, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10, I guess. Is that a good score? I don't know. I don't know how to score keyboards, but I still like my HyperX alloy keys the best keyboard I've had besides the IBM Model M, and I need to review the IBM Model M. But here is the Commodore 64, the retro 8-bit Duo keyboard. Retro mechanical keyboard, is mechanical. I don't know what kind of switches it has. I wonder if it says it in the box. It might, I've just never noticed. Let's see. I've not took these out. I don't know what switches it uses. It's very good feedback though, so I'm assuming it's not reds. I'm not a red fan. Like, I don't like reds. They're too fast. Right here it says on the back 87. This is an 87 key. So let me mechanical switch. It just says mechanical switches. 8BitDo retro mechanical keyboard C64 edition. Those are the dual super buttons, the C64 edition, 8BitDo Super Stick C64 edition. So the keys are hot swappable. 87 keys, ABS keycaps. So that's what kind of keycaps in. I guess it's like concave kind of in. Hot swappable programmable keys. I don't know, I'll try to list it down below in the description what kind of keys they are. I'm sure somebody has it. But again, we'll type again one more time. Like, they don't sound like red, so I'm assuming they're probably blues, kind of retro-ish. Like, they kind of... They're definitely got a feedback. But yeah, I hope you guys are looking for a keyboard, and if you're wanting something kind of... I like the aesthetic better than I do almost a keyboard though. Like, I wouldn't... If I needed a keyboard to do lots of things, like I do at my desktop, I would go with something else. But like as a secondary keyboard, very nice, very sleek looking, very collectible, just a nice keyboard. This is a very nice looking, like it just looks nice. And of course here we're all about vintage and retro computers, so let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below if you want me to do more. I'll try to order some more keyboards, test them out. But yeah, I really love this aesthetic. A very nice keyboard. Definitely better than like a rubber dome keyboard for sure. But yeah, the only qualm I have, I wish it was like a little more up, a little more typewriter-ish, I guess. But yeah, if you guys have used 8BitDo before, I know I have one of the controllers. I think I have two of the controllers now. One's a Super Nintendo wireless one and a wired Super Nintendo one with analog sticks. But yeah, great keyboard. Like I said, 8 out of 10. I wouldn't replace it with your like super dude. Like, you got to do some work and type a lot. But it's fun to type on it. It feels great typing on it. I ain't trying to knock it or play it down. But like as a secondary keyboard, like not your main keyboard, great keyboard. But I mean, yeah, feels great. Like, I love the keys. I look how everything feels. I love how it looks. The looks outweigh the performance of it. But here you are, the 8BitDo retro mechanical keyboard C64 edition. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you want me to do more, have a good one.